Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another client tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how I created this beautiful soft glam V-Day edition look. We're going to add this to our V-Day catalog, and without further ado, we're jumping straight into the video. I'm starting this off by cleaning my client's face. Now that her face is all clean, we're just going to move on to her eyebrows. As you can see, her eyebrows are nice and clean, okay? She came with them nice and arched up for me, so that just makes the fill-in process that much easier. I'm going in with my Nicka K brow pencil. This one is in the shade black, and I'm using this to outline her brows. Once both brows have been outlined, I'm going to start filling in all the sparse areas. As y'all can see, my client has some very nice eyebrows. I tell her I love her eyebrows every time she sits in my chair. But since her eyebrows are so full, we don't really have much to fill in. As you can see, I've made my way to the front, so now I'm just doing little upward hair-like strokes. Whenever I've made my way to the front of the brows, I like to alternate between my black eyebrow pencil and my light brown pencil just to create a seamless blend. And as you can see, I have it filled in. I'm just going to go ahead and finish filling in the other brow. I'm taking some clear eyelash glue and I'm applying this throughout her eyebrows just to lay the brow hairs down in place. To clean up her eyebrows, I'm going in with these two Nicka K concealers, and they're in the shades 01 and 07. First, I'm taking the shade 01, and I'm using this to clean up underneath her arch. Now to clean up the remainder of the way, on the top and the bottom of her eyebrows, I'm just going to be going in with the shade 07. And y'all already know when I have these clients in my chair, girl, I'm going to put on a good old classic movie. And baby, we were locked in, okay? As y'all can see, we have one nice clean eyebrow. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the other one. I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose, and I'm going to be using this as my eyeshadow base. I'm taking some of my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm going to be applying this throughout the front of her brows to lighten them up. And I'm also using it to set some of the concealer around her brows in place. For today's look, I'm going in with my KleanColor No Color No Honey 2 palette, and the color scheme of this palette is so pretty, y'all. First, I'm taking the darkest purple shade along with this pink, and I'm going in with that purple shade. As y'all can see, it has like a hint of blue in it too. It almost comes off as a royal blue, but I promise y'all it's purple. And I just applied it to her crease. Now I'm going in with that pink shade, and I'm using it as my transition. Unfortunately, this palette didn't come with any shade names, so I tried my best to just show y'all each eyeshadow that I use so y'all can see the specific tone. I'm going back in with that purple shade, and I'm just reapplying it into her crease. Despite the shades not having names, this palette is amazing, y'all. I give it a 10 out of 10. The pigmentation was phenomenal, as y'all can see, and the application was very smooth and flawless. I didn't really experience much fallout. Everything was just, it was perfect. Look at her falling asleep. Come back. Anyway, I'm gonna keep applying these eyeshadows, y'all. Create me a nice seamless blend. So as y'all can see, my client's eyes are pretty small, and I'm about to show y'all a trick to make them look a little bit bigger than what they are. So I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I applied it to her lids, and now I'm just blending it out. This is just going to open up her lid space and allow her eyes to look larger than what they are. I like to create a nice round shape, so I'm going in with some more concealer, and I'm just using it to round out the top. This is a no-cut crease look, so it doesn't have to be neat, it just has to be blended. So make sure that you take your time when blending out the concealer. I'm going in with this white toned eyeshadow from the palette. As y'all can see, it also has like hints of blue in it. And I'm just applying this to the inner corners of her eyes. And I'm going to take it about halfway onto her lids. I'm going to be going back in with the pink and purple shade. And I'm going to be alternating between the two just to blend out the edge of her eyeshadow. I'm going back in with a little bit more of that white shade, and I'm using it to marry all the colors together. I'm going in with this Rule Breaker liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Pine. And I'm going to be using this to line her eyes. Unfortunately, my camera started shaking, y'all. I thought I knew what was causing this, but evidently I don't. I believe it's my tripod, but I screwed it in tight and it still started shaking. But I promise y'all it won't be shaking this whole video. I'm going in with a plum colored eyeshadow, and I'm using it to set the liner in place and to also blend it into her eyeshadow. Before I move on to her face, I'm just going in with a little bit more of a pale pink eyeshadow, and I'm applying it to the middle of her eyelids. Moving on to the face, I'm going in with my Pond's moisturizer, and I'm using this to hydrate her skin. To prime her face, I'm going in with my Nicka K face primer, and I'm just going to be applying this to the areas of her face that would typically get oily, so I'm going to focus it in her T-zone. Now I'm going in with some more of my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm using this to further mattify the oily areas of her face. To balance out her skin, I'm going in with my Nicka K Concealer in the shade 07. For her foundation, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Classic Tan. I'm going back in with my Nicka K concealer. I believe it's in the shade 02, and I'm using it to highlight her face. I'm going back in with my Nicka K concealer in the shade 01, and I'm just applying it to the inner portions of the concealer that I already put down on her face. I'm taking this dense foundation brush and I'm just using it to blend the concealer out. I'm going in with my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm using this to sculpt out her nose. I wanted to keep the face nice and soft, and I wanted the eyes to be the main focus, so I didn't go in with any cream bronzers on her face. I'm going back in with that concealer brush and I'm using it to blend out my contour lines. And once I have them all blended, I'm just going to continue blending out the concealer that I left underneath her eyes. To set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Morphe loose powder in the shade Banana. I'm taking my Black Radiance contour palette in a level light to medium, and I'm going to use this to sculpt out her face. To set the remaining areas of her face, I'm going in with my Fenty loose powder in the shade Hazelnut. I'm going in with my Beauty Treats blush palette, and I'm just going to be applying a pink tone blush to the apples of her cheeks. Now I'm taking this Nicka K black gel liner, and I'm going to be applying this to her waterline using this disposable lip wand. I'm going back in with that purple eyeshadow, and I'm just applying it about halfway onto her lower lash line. Now that the under eyes are completed, I'm going back in with my powder brush, and I'm using it to dust away all of the powder. I'm gonna go in with some setting spray and lock everything in place. And y'all, look at this. Look at what my bottle did. Like, why did it spray out like that? Embarrassing me in front of my people. But I'm just gonna fan the setting spray in place, and then I'm gonna dab over her face with the foundation brush just to make sure that everything is good and set. Next, we're just gonna move on to lashes, and I decided to go in with this style of lashes because they're very wispy, and she has nice wispy eyelashes. I really wish y'all could see them in person. Her eyelashes are so pretty, y'all, but this pair blended nicely with her natural lashes, and I went ahead and cut them to fit her eyes off camera. I'm taking some black liner, and I'm using it to blend the lash band with her natural lashes. I'm gonna go in and lightly highlight her face using my Bperfect Highlighter. To start off her lip, I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the level number 16, and I mixed both of the shades together, and I'm just going in and I'm lining her lips using this small flat brush. For the center of her lips, I'm going in with my Absolute New York liquid lipstick in the shade Terrecotta. As y'all can see, it's not too far from her natural lip shade, but I'm gonna blend this color into the liner. I'm going on top of that liquid lipstick with this OZ Lab lip gloss. As y'all can see, it's like this pale pink. I believe it's in the shade number 1. And I'm just gonna apply this and have her press her lips together to help me blend everything out. And once I have it all blended, that'll be the finished look, and we'll be stepping into the grand reveal. So I'm gonna let y'all watch.
Can I know the colors or something? Oh, you about to show me?
Dang, can I ask you if you want to see? You ready to see?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. This is cute.
That girl finna go everywhere, period.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is definitely, yeah.
That one.
Very cutesy, yeah.
That one.
Oh my god.
Period with the bob.
Yes, it's definitely going with the hair. It's definitely going with the hair. Cute.
We done purple on you, boy.
No, this is cute.
It's really cute.
This is.
Oh my god. Ah.
Okay, queens, we made it to the end of the video, and as y'all can see by my client's reaction, she was obsessed, I was obsessed, and if y'all were obsessed as well, then y'all already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think this look came out so pretty and it's perfect for V-Day. I hope y'all stay tuned for my next one. Bye bye, queens.